best anglers see the world differently. Introducing HDS Pro. Prepare for a new fishing perspective. Watch fish reacting to your lure live with best-in-class resolution. And get a more complete picture than other sonars with the option to combine two systems for more views on a single display. Get game-changing clarity in the megahertz range, covering 3 different underwater views, and unveiling underwater structure with more precision and clarity than ever before. Find the richest fishing spots. Take full control of your boat, bow to stern, with the ultimate fishing system. HDS Pro. Because the more you see, the more you catch.
Lowrance Active Target 2. This is the shallow water scout mode installation. Really easy to install. You just want to make sure that everything is level, and you want to make sure everything's tight. It's really basic, really super basic installation. There you go. No big deal. Little C-clamp action. Just tighten her all up. That's what she should look like.
That's game changing.
Okay, so what you're looking at right now is you're looking at some bait. You're looking at a lot of bait action, threadfin shad at about 3 to 4 inches long, and you can see the schools moving in and out, just kind of cruising to and fro. This is an example of the shad that I was seeing. I'm actually on a flat and shallow water. It's 6 feet deep. And man, you can see there's a lot of shad moving around. Every once in a while you can see an occasional fish moving through the shad, or you can see my trolling motor kind of pushing the shad away in different directions. And that's what you're seeing in this scene. If you look to the left, you can see some boulders, and some pretty big boulders over there to the left. And you can still see the shad kind of moving around in shallow water. And then when you start looking towards the top of the screen, you can see fish moving around real slow. So in the middle of the screen, there's some fish moving, so I'm sure you can see those. More boulders to the left. Pretty good sized boulders, larger than basketballs. And yeah, so that's what you're looking at right now. Every once in a while you'll see some bright lights. Those are actual fish moving around. Just watch them moving around nice and slow. And you can also see the shadows from the big boulders on the left. The black area those are shadows. Okay, here's another scene. I changed the palette color, and this is right next to a dock. You can actually see a really big bass moving around in the center of the screen. And then as I turn the head of my trolling motor, you can see a lot more fish, moving around. kind of towards the right. Those bright lights, those are fish. You can see them moving. When I stop the head of the trolling motor, you can watch those fish moving around. The middle of the screen, that's a boulder. That's a big giant boulder. As it's moving to the left, I'm moving the trolling motor head. And that's the reason why it's kind of going away. And then if you see right down on the bottom, slightly to the right, there's a couple of fish moving around, swimming. I don't know what they are, but they are fish. And then here you've got a giant school of shad with what appears to be some bass on the outside of the school. And that's what you're looking at there. You can see the shad ball moving around, moving pretty quick. You can see the shadow of the shad, the black area behind the middle of the screen towards the bottom. That's shad. But it's very unique watching it in scout mode. It's definitely a different look. And I think it's perfect for shallow water. But you can see top left of the screen, there's a couple of fish up there moving around. And like I said, it's no deeper than 10 feet. You want to make sure if you're using the shallow water mode, you want to fish no deeper than 10 feet. Okay, now here you have a bunch of fish moving around, but there's also, if you see those bright white spots, that's part of a dock. And you'll see the dock later. But you can also see a lot of fish moving around in those areas. That's those white things that you see moving. I'm not moving my trolling motor right now. I'm actually sitting in one spot, and you can see fish. I think that's actually a school of trout swimming around there. It's a lot of fish right there. There's about 20 fish swimming right towards my trolling motor right now. Now I spin it around again, spinning them out the head of my trolling motor. And now you can see the dock poles right down the middle with a lot of fish swimming around those dock poles. It's really crazy when you get in an area where there's a lot of fish. Panning around to the right again, you can see the dock. And there's really a lot of fish in this area. A lot of fish moving around. There's 3 on the bottom screen. And later in this video, you'll see me show the dock that you're actually going through. You'll see what I'm talking about with the dock. Now you can see all the dock poles on the bottom. And the dock should be coming up here pretty soon. There it is. That's what you were just looking at, but an underwater view of a complete dock. Just like that. I actually caught a 5-pounder right next to that dock and several fish in the 2-pound range. Now there's a fence that I found across the lake, and if you look to the right, you can see that fence. Now it's in the center of the screen, but that's that actual fence that I showed in the picture. And then that's a bass I caught, 5-pounder. Hope you enjoyed the video. Lowrance Active Target, shallow water, scout mode.
Because the more you see, the more you catch.